Established when in Yancey County they decided to plant a church in this area, and so 2023 you're looking at 200 and she was established in 1918 or in 1818, so you're looking at 205 years worth of history of ministry to the community. Deep rooted in the community. The building has changed over the years to what we have now. And when I came in 2017, the church had been without a pastor for about 3 years. The previous pastor had been here for a little over 13 years. And so the first question was, how are we going to reach the community? And so we've started since then doing different ministries to reach the community. We do what's called Cookies, Coffee, and Christ, where they meet during the summer when the trade lots are going on across the road, and we just give out little Debbie cakes, coffee, water, and then invite people to church, while we're there. The first Saturday in June, when the town does the Trout-tacular event, we go down and just clean fish for the kids as they catch them, give out Bible school invitations, and not just to our church, but any church that's willing to give me their information. We just give the kids an invitation to every Bible school that we can give information to. Anything going on in the summer, the Gideon International, where they give out the little Gideon Bibles, and it's been kind of cool to see kids, at Walmart or grocery store or somewhere, and then they're willing to say, "Hey, you clean my fish." We remember seeing you, so and it's been a real good impact. We started 2018 or 2019 doing 3 Days That Changed the World, which is an Easter presentation, and then just a couple of years ago we actually got to do that down in Riverside Park, so the town can really, but one of the main things is everybody knows it's the big church on the hill when you come out to Grassy Creek, with pretty stained glass windows. And actually the windows are they were done by a well-known stained glass artist, and I can't exactly remember his name, but I mean there's people that I have seen that in years. Nobody really since COVID, because COVID kind of slowed everything down, but prior to COVID, there was probably at least 3 different individuals that knew the man who did them and that did that kind of stained glass work, that found out we had windows done by him, and so they actually came just to take pictures. I mean, it's kind of seeing on the security camera, people walking around taking pictures of the building, and so I walked over here and to help y'all. Well, we just knew that this guy had done these windows, and so we just wanted to showcase his artwork. Another thing, B. Hensley, who's in the Smithsonian, a great, blacksmith, he did all the railing on the front porch. B used to sit in the back corner in a straight back wooden chair, and his son and grandson have told me of when kids would get a little bit restless during service, they would just sit around B, and he would hold them. He had a real good demeanor with children, and they just kind of flocked to him in the back, and so he would sit back there, and so there's a lot of history in this building to people that were involved in a lot of things. The cemetery, there's a lot of Civil War buffs that come and check out, graves in the cemetery, the old cemetery, and some of those, there's even some that predate the Civil War that are buried there. So, there's a lot of history just on this little knoll, reaching different individuals, working in different opportunities worldwide. The church's mission statement is that the world may know Christ, and so we support missionaries in India, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Uruguay, Macedonia, Albania. So the influence of Grassy Creek has grown, and so, but it all started, and as it's grown, the building's got to grow with the people. So I can't remember exactly when this building was originally built, but even the front has changed. The porch used to look different. It used to have big white columns on the front, and we've got people. One of the coolest stories that I remember was about the Family Life Center is that before it was remodeled and they had the basketball goals in there, some of the young men that were in a Sunday school class, their teachers would bring them and they would hang out and play basketball in the Family Life Center. So, and some of the young men who were a part of those classes now have talked about the impact that made, and so, the ministries and the community impact that Grassy Creek has had is far-reaching.
It's huge.
Yeah. It's really a lot bigger than what you think. I mean, years ago when I was attending Fruitland Baptist Bible College, one of the professors, one of the speakers in chapel said, what would your community look like if your church didn't exist? And some churches I've been in, and I've asked that question over the years. They're just like, it'd be sad to see the building vacated, and that's been about basically what their people's answer would be. But when it comes to the Grassy Creek community and Spruce Pine, Grassy Creek Baptist Church has been pivotal in a lot of things.